I leave that I tuck in the beam, cause she see that I am what I am. She the one who told me don't get blamed by a fan. To a dog, creme de la creme off of scams. Everything click before we slid in the AM. We bad though that nigga, he play with my fam. Smooth on the rest, cause I stand on respect. Stepped in my section, I'm standing on next. Stood on my square, understand why she left, but it's all circumstantial. Don't have no regrets, it's a matter of time. Got a mind to remind her, but mind over matter. A lasting impression was the last thing I had in possession. I like why.
So what's up, YouTube? It's Tony Ashford. I know I haven't posted anything anywhere for quite a while now. And as you see, I've kind of changed the name a little bit, dropped the fried lips, and now it's just Tony Ashford. And that's just, it will kind of be addressed this video. Nothing too dramatic, just kind of changing up some stuff, you know, new year, new me, or really just new year, trying to get back to the old me in some ways. Because 2024 was crazy. It felt like multiple years crushed into one somehow. And it felt like a year that somehow went by fast, but just a lot was crunched into that time of 365 days. But anyway, today I want to talk about mostly just kind of like what I've been doing in the time that I haven't posted anything, and just like kind of just like the struggle of fitness lately, I guess. So I haven't really posted anything. I don't even want to pull up my Instagram to check, but I feel like I haven't posted anything since like maybe July, I think, time frame, maybe August. It was around that time where I kind of just stopped posting altogether. And that was mostly just due to, I feel like with short form media, one, I've never really liked it to begin with that much. Like there's been multiple times where I've taken breaks from Instagram. I stopped using Twitter, which is now X, a long time ago. And even trying to hop on the TikTok wave, like, I don't know, maybe I just hopped on at the wrong time, or I don't know. I'm 29 right now, and I feel like is this meant for a younger crowd. I know there's a lot of stuff that people do enjoy on TikTok. I mean, there's tons of funny videos and educational stuff that's on there that is useful, but I don't know, short form content, sometimes I just don't have the taste for it or something. I don't know what it is. So I kind of just stopped posting on everything, even YouTube itself. YouTube, I kind of took the break just because, one, I got into my MBA program online. So I'm now going into my third semester for supply chain management, and it's going pretty smooth. It just takes up a lot of time, obviously. So I just haven't really felt the want to kind of sit in front of the computer and make a lot of content. You know what I mean? But now I kind of feel guilty because I still have been sitting in front of the computer. I actually got a new PC built that I made or put together. I'll probably make a video on that at some point, but been enjoying a lot of video gaming on that instead of making videos or doing stuff like that. But I think it's just more of not wanting to have to produce so many things, like producing stuff for work in school. Producing those assignments is already a lot. So it's just kind of like, don't want to have that third thing on my plate. But now I'm kind of feeling like I want to get back to being creative in this time that I have. And the other reason I kind of stopped posting to YouTube or just long form in general was just, I don't know, the fitness world to me, and Coach ZT kind of addressed this topic recently, where like fitness content, I think, used to be about fitness. It used to be people that were in good shape, whether they were natural or not, whatever the case may be. But just people that's in the gym getting after it, either giving you tips or at least just displaying themselves getting after it, and just that was the content. But now it's like such a weird space, and probably just because there's so much money involved and it's so not easy, but there's so many people blowing up off of it that it just seems weird to take a part in. A lot of it is oddly sexualized. I get that sex sells, but I don't know. I don't want to mix my like sexual cravings with my fitness, I guess. Like, it's just weird to see a lot, especially coming from a lot of women, where it's like Coach GT addressed it in a video, but it was like the pipeline of fitness content, and then you go to their page and they have an OnlyFans account. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, it's just a weird thing. And then even outside of that, I think it's this fitness content in general, and kind of even in real life fitness, has became more about not even really doing good workouts or like getting good results, but just making the content itself look good. Like, it's either highly edited and you really look at what the person's doing, and it's like they're not really doing that much. It's just the edits are making it go crazy. Like this person isn't that strong. They're not in that crazy amount of shape. It's just the edits that make this more appealing to watch. And I mean, like, hey, like if there's a crowd for it, you're getting your money. Like, get your money, young blood. I ain't gonna hate on you. You know what I mean? But it's just weird. I think coming from like somebody that has been, I want to say, in the game of fitness. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm like a professional in it, but I've just been working out and just loving fitness for so long. It's just weird to see. I guess it's like what is actually popular most of the time. So I think just looking at my own videos, like I still enjoy them. I still like that I made them, but I think over time, just trying to pump out videos, it just became about that and less about, I guess, like working out and the progress or the experience of working out. And then also it just became less creative. Like there's one video on my page, and I'll put it on the screen or something. I think it's like a pool video. It's something like is pool in the title. It's basically like me and my friend Nick and a bunch of other people we knew, just taking a random trip to the pool, and it was just a random cool quick GoPro video that I made. And like I think that's still one of my favorite videos, is solely to how, one, like none of it is scripted, obviously. It's just us at the pool just hanging out. But like, I don't know, I feel like just the editing I did, I just really enjoyed how creative the video came out to be, and just kind of like pace of life. It wasn't a vlog. I wasn't selling anything. I wasn't trying to like get you to subscribe. It was just like, just a little glimpse of life that I think is the type of content that I like watching. And that's why I was glad I'm making. That's kind of what I want to try to produce more of in one way or another, even if it's just doing something like this where there's just clips of, you know, glimpses of life, or there's still me working out or me playing a video game, whatever the case may be, with commentary that I think actually provides meaning. You know what I mean? I feel like my videos were getting to a point where they kind of meant something if you were kind of following along and like seeing how I was getting prepared for competitions, but overall, I feel like there wasn't much meaning. It was just like, hey, I'm Fry Lifts, I'm working out, I'm a weightlifter, and here. You know what I mean? It was kind of, it felt like time after time, I don't know, I got tired of repeating that process. Now that I'm on the topic of kind of like weightlifting itself, I feel like lately, I feel like in the past, so I left my weightlifting team back in July, and that's kind of like when I started school too. So I think it was just a transition in general. But I feel like fitness, I still have the same love for it, but I don't have the same love for the lifestyle of fitness that I used to have. And by that I mean I don't care to spend a crazy amount of time in the gym anymore. I don't care to really like spend all this time meal prepping or just recovery, like in general. Like those things are important to me. Health is still definitely a high priority of mine. Like I do still like to work out. I do still like to eat clean and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's just I don't care to spend all this time and effort just working out. You know what I mean? Or getting better at working out, and you know the whole process and everything. And I think it's just because getting older, my niece was born, and just kind of like looking at life in general, just like kind of, I guess it's like seeing a family member that is a baby, like a very young family member for the first time. Just kind of like everything clicked a bit, where I was just kind of like, damn, like, you know, this little girl's going to grow up and I'm going to be able to witness that. And just kind of watching myself and kind of like look back on like, what did I spend a lot of my time on in the last, 10 years, whatever the case may be. And I was like, damn, a lot of it was in the gym, and like, there's not a regret for it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm glad that I stayed healthy and was able to accomplish the things I did, just PRs and such. But there's so many times where like I didn't hang out with friends or family or whatever the case may be, just because I was just working out. And like looking back on it, like I said, it was good for my health, but it's kind of like, was it all that good for my life? You know what I mean? Or was it all that good for my well-being, I guess? Just because there's so many times where I feel like I was almost overly stressed because I was trying to fit the gym into whatever else I had to do, whether it be work or just, family priorities and stuff like that. That it's almost like everything else was an inconvenience to the gym. You know what I mean? Where it's like the gym was the only priority, the gym was the only thing I cared about. If it wasn't going to help me get to the gym faster or like get a better workout in, I just didn't care for it. You know what I mean? I think, like, I don't know, sorry to like friends and family that I feel like I kind of didn't prioritize, because I wanted to work out or whatever, but like, damn, my bad. It is what it is, and I'm trying to fix it now. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I've been trying to balance now, is like, obviously trying to get school done. I can be done within a year, so November 2025, I could be done, graduate from that. Also trying to transition out the Army, but like I said, still trying to stay in shape throughout the whole time, and like do it in a way that isn't so sacrificing every other aspect of my life. You know what I mean? I still want to work out, make progress, be strong and fit without, not being there for my niece's birthday or not being there for whatever situation it is, holidays or whatever the case may be. So I kind of been trying to balance that out. And like lately, I feel like I've just been slacking in general on fitness, and it's kind of just been trying to figure out how many days of the week I want to work out, what type of workouts I want to do. Like, I'm even considering, like, do I still want to do weightlifting or just go back to, a SPD style of training? just because it's just simpler to do. Like weightlifting, this could be a whole different video, but weightlifting itself is like, I love what it is as a sport. I love the movements, and it does keep me in good shape. But I just don't have the capacity to go and do a weightlifting workout. Like I just want to simply just go, like bench, like pull some heavy weight, maybe squat a little bit, kind of do some accessories and just get up out of there within like an hour or something. You know what I mean? Just enough to like get some gains in, but get out of there. But weightlifting itself, sometimes it's like the warm up, the build up to my working set. You know what I mean? Like all that. Sometimes it just takes so much time that it just, I don't know. Like sometimes I just don't know if it's worth it. But lately, what I have been doing is I started doing the Catalyst Athletics program. I think it's called Catalyst Athletics Stripped. So it's a 3-day program, 3-day-a-week program that Greg Everett or Amy, whatever one of the two of them does the programming. I think it's Amy because some of the captions on some of the stuff seem like it would be from her. But anyway, doing that, and it has been pretty good. I feel like I've just been inconsistent. Like I'll train for a couple of weeks and I'll just take a random week off because of a holiday or whatever it may be. So trying to break myself from that habit and just actually just train consistently again. So right now I'm trying to commit myself to 3 weeks, Monday, Wednesday, Friday of that program that is just weightlifting, and then working 3 days, so probably like Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday of some type of cardio. My struggle with cardio really is that like I need to run just because of the military, but I just hate running in general. And with lifting, sometimes running just doesn't also feel good. I know it's probably because I just never commit to running enough that my body adapts to running and lifting. But I don't know. It's just after like squatting heavily, like especially just with weightlifting in general, it's just so many full range body movements, and like you're just always putting yourself in a squatting position basically. Doing that and running sometimes just does not feel the greatest. And I feel like it always catches up to me where I'm just like, bro, I just need the time off, and I end up taking too much time off from both of them. You know what I mean? So trying to find that balance. So I want to switch gyms because this other gym in town called the Athletic Club has a pool, and I think they just opened up a weightlifting room. So I want to check that out this week. Probably will make a video on that. But I want to check that out. Might switch to that gym so I can do a little bit more low impact cardio in terms of like riding a bike, swimming, things like that, using the rower. I wish I could utilize Redline Fitness. So I've been coaching there on Thursdays. I coach 2 classes in the afternoon. So it gives me a free membership since I coach there. But it's 30 minutes away. And I just don't want to drive the 30 minutes to do a CrossFit workout. You know what I mean? Because gas is not the cheapest these days. So I feel like I've just been struggling in general since I've been in Corpus really too. And since I left my weightlifting team with just like, what type of training do I want to do? Like, how much time do I truly want to dedicate to training? And just, I don't know, like, what are my goals? You know what I mean? Like, right now, the only goal that I really have in mind, like, immediate goal is I still weigh around 89 kg. So that's like, I think off the top of my head, I want to say that's like 198, 190. Yeah, like some days I'm like 195, close to 200, just depending on the day or the time that I weigh myself. But I want to get back down to like that 185, 190 range. Just because there's not really, since I'm not competing, I feel like there's not a need for me to like still be this heavy. You know what I mean? Especially since I'm not competing enough to where I'm still as strong as I was, or I'm not training enough to where I'm still as strong as I was. So I kind of just want to lose weight just to get a little bit, a little bit more healthy and a little bit more fitter, bring some of the cuts back. I feel like I'm getting a little fluffy right now. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I just want to check in with everybody, start getting back to this style, or start getting back to making content. I think this style of video of just some sort of glimpse of life, I don't know what I'm going to overlay over this. It might be me at the new gym working out, or me playing a video game. I'm not sure. But I just need to start making content because I just like being creative. And hopefully I can keep this up. So far, just doing the audio, it feels good right now, and it feels pretty quick to do. Like, this is all one take, and it's only about to be like 15 minutes, maybe 20. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I can finally commit to some style of audio and just commit to long form and be done with this. But yeah, see you in the next one. If you're somebody that's already been subscribed before and you're, catching up with me, thanks for staying around this whole time. I know it's been a while since I posted. And if you're new to the channel, if maybe this is making you subscribe, stay around. Thank you, man. I'm gonna try to keep it up. try to see how far I can go with this. But thanks as always. It's been a good time trying to get back to another video. We'll see if I enjoy the editing process on my new computer. And I'll see you in the next one. Just keep progressing like always.